Hey, what's up? It's your girl Teairra Mari, and you're watching The Most Access with DJ Infamous, my baby.
DJ Infamous, mostaccess.com. Infamous, check me out on themostaccess.com. We don't just bring you to the party, we bring you in the party. DJ Infamous, mostaccess.com. DJ Infamous. Yeah, you know what it is, The Most Access. We live and direct, DJ Infamous. Now, usually, y'all always see me with a rapper or a DJ, you know what I'm saying, fella. But today is very special. I have a beautiful young lady here, as you can see. She has a hit record out called Sponsor with Gucci Mane and Soulja Boy. It's crazy, tearing up the airwaves. I got Teairra Mari in the building. Teairra, what's happening?
Man, everything blessed.
So how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. You know, you on my show. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for being on my Sirius XM show with Dawn Cannon, you know.
Anytime. You already know.
So tell me about the single Sponsor, which is blazing the airwaves right now. Talk about that. Like, elaborate. How did you create that record?
Well, it was inspired by my college friends who are like so focused on school. They don't have a job and, you know, like they're looking for ways to get money. So I heard the song. Zeke out of Atlanta wrote it. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to tweak it a little bit and then I'm going to record it. And when I did it, my thoughts were not for young girls to get sugar daddies. That's not what I'm advocating. I'm saying wherever you're getting your coins from, that's your sponsor. Whether it's the doctor's office, the Board of Education, McDonald's, wherever, you know?
Yeah, because a lot of people are thinking it's sugar daddy.
Yeah, no, you know, The Most Access, wherever you're getting your check from, that's your sponsor. So that's why I didn't say I got myself a sugar daddy. Right. I said I got myself a sponsor. It's universal. Guys can have sponsors and so can women.
All right, so how'd you get the heavyweights, Soulja Boy and Gucci on that record?
Well, Gucci Mane is a label mate, so that was kind of easy. And Soulja Boy, I seen him in the studio in LA, the record plant, and I was like, I got this track. I want you to get on. And he was like, all right. And he heard it, and he did it that night.
Right, so the first album you was on Rockefeller Def Jam. Now you got a brand new situation, Full Real Asylum, Warner Brothers. Tell me how you got involved with them. Like, how did you get signed and all that stuff?
Well, when I got released from Rockefeller on my prom day, I know they didn't know. They're not that cruel.
They didn't know.
They didn't know it was my prom day, but it's just that's my side of the story.
Right.
I got a call from this guy named Kuda Love about 3 months later, and then he was like, I want to do some records with you, see what the chemistry is like. So we did the records. The chemistry was great, and now we're here with Warner Brothers. We released the online single called Hunt For You with Pleasure P. That's on the up-and-coming album, and we did a little video for it that Benny Boom shot.
Shout to Benny Boom.
Yeah, shouts out to Benny Boom. And it went great. Warner Brothers seen it, and they were like, we want to sign her. So.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history. Now we're here with Sponsor, heating up the airwaves.
So tell me about the project. Name of the album is?
At That Point.
And what producers you working with?
I worked with The Runners. I worked very closely with Rico Love. I worked with Jackpot. I worked with this guy named Nephew. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And Zeke, of course, who wrote and produced Sponsor.
All right, tell the people what kind of features you got on there.
I have, of course, Gucci Mane, Soulja Boy, who are on Sponsor. Flo Rida, Rick Ross, Pleasure P, and Nicki Minaj.
And I'm hearing you doing some movies now. Talk about the movies. Like, you was in an independent film before?
Speak on an independent film called The Magnificent Coolie Tea with Jackie Long and Gary Dourdan. I don't know if it came out yet. No, it didn't come out yet. No. And then I just did another movie, a motion picture with Bow Wow, Ice Cube, Mike Epps, Charlie Murphy, and a plethora of others. And it's a comedy. Bow Wow, he hits the lottery. My name is Nikki Swayze in the movie. I'm like the hot chick in our projects that we live in. We shot it here in Atlanta.
So really it's like y'all playing yourselves, because Bow Wow rich already, and you already look good. So it's basically like y'all just reenacting what y'all already do.
Well, I mean, he was poor first. So then he
was poor before them albums came out?
Yeah, but that was when he was like, what?
He was like 11, 12 or something like that. Yeah. Shot the Bow Wow. But now go ahead, explain it.
Yeah, so he hits the lottery, and then, you know, I'm very high maintenance in the movie, and I've never paid him any attention until I hear that he hits the lottery. So I don't want to give too much away, but it's a comedy, and it'll be in theaters late this summer.
So the album and the movie's coming out all in one year. That's big. I know you're excited.
I am so excited. God is good, man.
Checks coming that way.
I've been through a lot, you know, these past 4.5 years.
So how did you overcome what you've been through?
I just prayed, and I just put a good team together, a good team of people that were going to encourage me to move forward, and it worked. And I just have faith.
Right. Whenever you're doing stuff in this music business, you always got to have a good team around you. So how did you go about picking your team? Because, you know, sometimes when you in the limelight, you got people that are only with you because of who you are, what you do. So how did you pick your team?
Well, I don't know. I prayed, and God just sent the right people to me. You know, it seemed so natural. I can't really say how I picked. I'm just a good judge of character, and being what I went through, I was a little smarter. You know what I'm saying, about the people around me. So that made it easier.
So we here at Teairra Mari, DJ Infamous, the most access. We live in direct headquarters studios in Atlanta, Georgia, which I know you love coming to the A-Town.
Yes, I used to live here, so, you know.
Straight up? What's our town you used to live on?
I lived in Buckhead, and I lived in Atlantic Station.
Move.
Yeah, I lived here for like 2.5 years.
Straight up?
Mm-hmm.
During the first album, or?
Yeah, during the first album. Everybody thought I lived in New York, but I lived here in Atlanta.
So Atlanta's nothing new to you then?
Oh, no.
I know you love the club scene.
I love the club scene.
Especially every club that I'm at.
Yes, of course.
You dig that? We got Teairra Mari in the building. Album in stores this spring. The single sponsor featuring Gucci Man, Soulja Boy. I'd like to thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you.
You're the first female on my show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the first lady. So you are the first lady of the most access. We're gonna go ahead and say that. That's your new name? So why don't you go ahead and take us out of here?
Yes, it's your girl Teairra Mari, and you are watching The Most Access with my boy DJ Infamous. Peace out.
Fill up a drink for me, to fill up my tank for me.